Hello, 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 and welcome. I'm super excited to be here with you today on this amazing Sunday. It seems to be Sundays I'm hopping in and sharing some insight and wisdom and connections with each and every one of you. Before I dive in, let me introduce myself. Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. I am the founder of Holistic Fitness and Why. I am your certified holistic personal trainer, holistic integrated teacher, Reiki master, medical astrologer, master of numerology, card creator, and card reader. And today I have an amazing, amazing colleague, friend, connector, and the list goes on that I will be introducing very shortly after I set the tone. So as we are here, what I ask that you all do when you have a moment, just to go ahead and share out the show, let everybody know that we are here, because I'm sure every one of you and your friends are going to want to get to know my amazing, amazing, amazing guest for today. So before we dive further, let me just ask the cards what we need to know for today, how we can make connections as we're moving into 2025, because 2025 is going to be a very different energy that we've experienced within, let's say, the last 4 years. So this is really about gaining visibility. This is about being seen. This is about recognition. And it's time for that. It's time to stop hiding behind the scenes. It's time to stop hiding in your shadows. And I'm loving the card that shows up today. Very appropriate. It's called forgiveness. So this is a great time to forgive yourself and forgive anybody there's any energetic leaks with, because it's really important that you pay attention to your energetic links, those you're connecting with, and those who are draining your energy. So forgiveness, and then let them go. The color is purple, which is associated with your crown, which is about your higher consciousness. Being more aware of your thoughts, conversations, what you're paying attention to, because that's what you're very much attracting into the energy we're moving into in 2025 going forward. The number is 99. The 9 itself is reminding you it's time to let go. You have to clean out your space, do a deep cleaning, get the vacuum out, get the dust rays out, deep cleaning so you can make space for all the newness that's coming in. After all, you are a new version of yourself. So you're going to be attracting new people into your life, new places, new opportunities. Yet if you have a lot of junk still lingering around from the past, you're not going to have space. So it's really important to start paying attention. Use the next 10 days to do some serious deep cleaning. So that's that 9 energy, 9 vibration. And based on astrology, that 9 is very much associated with our higher wisdom, Sagittarius, which is a fire energy. So it is a perfect time to get the fire lit up within you. All that being said, I am super excited to bring on to the screen in just moments away Dr. Iris Wright. She is a serial entrepreneur, social justice advocate, and I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say. 11 times best-selling author and Forbes. And I'm going to bring her on so she can really explain and introduce herself better than I just did, because everybody can always introduce themselves better than the actual host does. So to start off with, Dr. Iris, I am blessed. I'm excited. I am, every single day since the day you and I have met, I have literally been thanking God for bringing you into my life. And how we connected, I can't remember. I'm not even sure who that person was that connected us, but I'm so grateful for you. So Dr. Wiles, tell us a little bit more about who you are, who you serve, and starting off with why you do this.
Thank you so much, Joanne, for allowing me to be on your show. I want to say I'm a serial entrepreneur, like Joanne said. I'm an author, I'm a publisher, visionary, social justice advocate, mother, wife, grandmother, and I love helping and connecting people. Most importantly, I love just being there, helping. As an entrepreneur, I understand. I started everything that I have done from the ground up, so I understand what we have to go through to build our businesses and to make connections. And it was so much so many things that I had to learn coming into entrepreneurship. So that's where a lot of my visions came from, of me building my companies. I'm a home care, a senior advocate as well. So not just social justice, senior advocate. I own a home care company, and I am the only virtual and hybrid home care company in the state of Virginia. So I do a lot for my seniors, love them, and I love helping people build their businesses as well and get that visibility and credibility that they need, because sometimes we don't understand that our network is our net worth, and we have to build it. And sometimes we don't understand that it takes money to make money. You're going to have to, nothing is going to be given to you. I tell people all the time is I have given things out for free to people, but I rarely get anything for free. I have to pay for every single thing. And because I'm so committed and believe in what I'm doing, I am willing to do so to build the foundation that I'm having to build today.
And I can't even get my words together this morning with the excitement that I have here. So we are streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So those who are here with us, thank you so much. Please go ahead and share this out. Let your friends learn about Dr. Iris, because she has so much to offer everybody, especially for those who are entrepreneurs, who are on their way to wanting to make a difference in the world and wanting to figure out a way to get visible. Because Dr. Iris offers so much in regards to her magazines, in regards to the different connections she has with. How many different magazines do you connect with, Dr. Iris?
Oh God, quite a bit, quite a bit. And we just did our partner with Success to Success International Magazine as well. So I'm excited about that connection.
Yes, and I just recently saw that, so congratulations to the two of you. And for those who caught my last connection and collaboration, I had her newest partner on the show with us about 2 weeks ago, so you already got to get a chance to get to know him. So, Dr. Iris, in regards to the work that you're here to do, who is your primary people that you're looking for? Besides everybody, who is the primary? What are the highlights so they know you're talking to them?
I would say the primary people I'm looking for are entrepreneurs, whether you're in the beginning stages or your mid stages, getting that visibility. I will also say people who want to author in their books. Books are a great way for branding your company and setting the stage and the tone for your business. So I would also say, one of the things that I utilize through writing is I help women heal. I help women learn to heal from their injustice. And when I say injustice, I don't just mean the judiciary system, even though a lot of us go through things with that system, but I also mean things that can go in our everyday life, in our families, and things that we're not able to heal from. Going through a little bit from our past situations, and the people that raised a lot of us and brought up, they were not able to heal. They had to keep everything inside. So it was things that we had to go through growing up, just because we were raised by broken, hurt women. So in this season, as a woman, we want to be able to elevate and grow and make some break some barriers in our family. So that's a good way, a nice start to be able to break those barriers, because you're doing something that the past generation could not do. They didn't have the resources to do. So coming in and healing and moving forward with your purpose, you're going to raise and bring up a whole nother generation. If it's not your kids, it's your grandchildren. So it's a process to make the world a better place. And writing was the big foundation to my healing.
Yes. Now, in regards to writing, now I know that you recently have a collaborating book coming out. Tell us a little bit about that book.
We have a book called Black Diamond Chronicles, Volume 1. And what in that book, I get people I normally don't go past 15 people in that book who has elevated and who has grown and healed and got through their injustice. And they're helping people in their communities. They're building multi-million dollar businesses. They're doing so much that I want them to be recognized. So a lot of times, I say the black diamond it's a real diamond. It doesn't matter about color. I'm a person, I don't see color. I love everybody. But it doesn't just go on if you've been through some type of injustice either. It's a lot of us that's been through some things that we couldn't even think of going through and that you had to live through. And then you overcame it and you healed. And now you're giving back to your communities. You're building businesses. It's people in there that was counted out, that people said, you're never going to be nothing. And now you're the boss and you're building. So that's what that book is about. And that's, similar to the Black Diamond, it's talking about life pressures and what they throw at us. That diamond was created. It was a fragile gem. A lot of us were born in fragile, broken homes, right? And that black diamond had to go through immense pressures and heat and pressure and heat and to be able to create it. And still then, it was not a black diamond, right? They had to add granite and different things to make the color of the diamond. And even when the diamond was created, it was people that would not buy a black diamond. They wanted nothing to do with this diamond. And some of us in today's world, people in your past that came across you wanted nothing to do with you. They thought you were nothing. You were a loser. You were going to equate to nothing. The people that you birthed was nothing, right? Now today, people are buying that black diamond, and it does unique things that other diamonds can't do. And in our book, you're going to find out what that diamond does that no other diamond can do. And in you do things. Even if someone tried to replicate what you have done, they can't do it like you do it. And so that's why the comparison is a black diamond. So when I say black diamond, it's the black diamond in you. What's unique about you? What makes you keep going and getting through all that heat and pressure, right? And keep elevating to your next highest level. And guys, those levels never stop. We have to keep going, because when we get to one level, it's always another level to go to. So we need to be encouraging one another to keep going to our next levels.
Yes, I love that. And I'm gonna make a comparison here in regards to what Dr. Iris just said about progressing to the next level. It's almost, well, it's not almost, it's actually the same thing when it comes to your health and fitness. That when you have a specific goal in mind and you reach that specific goal, then obviously the next mindset is, what can I do so I can go to the next level, And that's exactly what being an entrepreneur is all about. Once you get to that point where what we thought would be our biggest dream and desire, and then we get there, then it's like, okay, so we reached that. So it's the next level. And sometimes, more often than not, we do need a collaborating team to help us get to that next level, because, again, sometimes these next level could be a little scary, a little bit overwhelming, and some fear and doubt may come into your mind, stopping you or listening to the people around you say, oh, no, you cannot do that. That's not good, or whatever they might be saying to you. And that's where you have to have a collaborating team that's going to encourage you and support you to get to that next level. So, Dr. Iris, you also have a magazine, which I'm very blessed to say that I'm a part of. Talk about that magazine and when the next one will be coming out, and why should somebody have a determination to be in a magazine?
I have the Black Diamond Chronicles magazine. It comes out monthly, normally towards the end, between the 15th and the 20th, we push that magazine out. I do run that magazine through the media because I want to, and that digital copy is free, and it's free for a reason, because where we push the magazine out, to all the networks that we're pushing it out to. We want to give them access to see who you are and what you're doing. We want to make sure that we're establishing some type of visibility when it comes to the magazine. Also, we're going to be in January doing monthly, a monthly, like, I won't say it's a course, but we're going to live stream monthly. Me and International Success to Success International Magazine, and we're going to show people different ways that they can leverage their magazines, leverage the media articles, just do all of that. Because I think in some part of it, we think, oh, we're getting in this magazine. What's next? We're not getting any clients. What did that do to you? But in those magazine and media articles and different things, it's just like social media. You're getting noticed. Everybody on social media that comment on your posts are not purchasing from you, but you're getting noticed. Some of them are sharing posts. Some of them are putting posts on different avenues. You want people to know who you are. You want your client to know who you are. And then when they discover you, we want to know more. Are you a scam? Are you going to do what you say you're going to do? What have you accomplished, right? What other platforms have you been on, right? Because now we need, we need a little bit more to gain that trust and credibility. And because we're in a digital global world, and the fact of the matter is, there's a lot of scammers, a lot. And that deteriorates people from working and meeting people online when we can do business and collaborate together. So that's what I love about the magazine. Something beautiful, a story about you, a highlight about you. You able to dive in and give us a little more information on your insight, your why, what is your purpose, right? And something just beautiful that you can tend to leverage, whether you're on a stage talking, you're at an event, even if your clients, right? They have something valuable, especially when you get the print. Give one out to your clients because they meet more people. People are going to come to their house and want to see this magazine. They're going to be able to praise and tell people what an amazing person you are. And look, here's a little bit about the lady I work with. So it's many ways to learn how to leverage things, okay? Especially when you come into the media, getting your visibility and all that kind of good stuff.
Yes. Yes. And I'm so glad that Dr. Iris mentioned that this magazine does come in print. I'm a big advocate of, when I am a part of a magazine, that I enjoy the digital, but I truly, truly love literally holding the magazine in my hand. And just as Dr. Iris mentioned, having that magazine to either gift it off to someone or give it as a gift to someone, because you'd be quite surprised on how people admire and appreciate getting something where they can read about you and having that. Now, for me, having the printed copy, I have a whole shelf filled with many of the magazines that I've been a part of, and having that printed copy is just, there's something to be said. Those of you who have ever written a book, it's the same feeling. Once you have that printed copy of your book in your hand, there's something to be said about it. So, Dr. Iris, in reference to 2025, if you wouldn't mind sharing, if you have any big plans, big adventures, big opportunities coming out for yourself, what are they? Share.
In 2025, we have a lot going on. So we're speaking on different stages because, as I said, I am an author, and I always tell people, if you're an author, you're definitely a speaker. You're sharing your story. You want to learn how to leverage those books. You want to create, some people create courses and all types of things around it, right? And we want to be able to build a network from utilizing our books as well. So I do have quite a bit of things that we're doing. I know we're doing Paris, Italy, St. Thomas, we're in Chicago, New York. We have our collaboration books that's coming out. We have our Black Diamond Chronicles Conference, June 28th. And we have just a lot of great things that's happening that we're building on to be able to collaborate as well. I keep saying collaboration. I always tell people, I think one of the first things I said to Joanne was, we're better together than apart. And once we realized that because we always trying to do something by ourselves, and we learn something, and We can do it. Why don't you just build it yourself? Listen, you're going to be tired of building after a while if you keep trying to build everything yourself when you have your sisters and your brothers and people in your community that are doing amazing things that already have a proven system that works, right? So with your value and they value, you're both going to be able to grow and win together. There is boundaries that need to be set when it comes to collaborations because everybody doesn't view them the same way. So you have to align with people that align with you, of course. But I love collaborations, and I definitely think it's a great way to be able to build together. So I'm a big believer. We are definitely better together than we are apart.
Yes, and as we do move, not just in 2025, but the energy that we're moving into for the next 20 years carries the vibration of connections, collaborations, finding your tribe, finding people that support you, lift you up, and encourage you to do that very thing that may scare you or that you might have been talking out of doing from other people that cannot see your dream, cannot see or hold your vision for you. And one of the reasons why I have Dr. Iris here with me is because she is, since I know Dr. Iris for a very short time, probably just like 2 months. And in a 2 month time, the visibility that I have obtained since working with her is I can't even express it because there's so much visibility, so many different people that I'm connecting with since connecting with Dr. Iris, since being a part of her magazine, since all the other things that I've been doing with her. One of the reasons why I'm sharing her out to you, because my thing is that if I'm growing, I want other people to grow as well. And if I'm growing, that means there's somebody behind me that's supporting me. And I want you to get to know the people who are supporting me. So again, Dr. Iris, there's no words. There are no words. And I do want to put out there, and I know Dr. Iris is a little shy about this, but I'm going to say it anyway. She's recently won an amazing award. You want to talk about that award you just recently won?
Oh, I won a lot of awards. I just received, and this is, I'm a 4-time Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award winner. I have just won Visionary Award as well, which I'm grateful for. And I was named Woman of the Year this year as well. So I have won a lot of awards. And even when it comes to our publishing, we won International Impact Award, which meant a lot to me because in my book series, Injustice, we won that award in. And if you know that award, we don't pick the categories. And the fact that it won in psychological was very, very important to me. It showed me that I'm in the right path and that people are understanding and seeing what we are doing. Some of our books are now being put into colleges and social justice programs, and mental health are using them. So we're super excited about that. But just being here in your presence, to me is an award. My award is networking with y'all. So I love, going out there. And I want to say this too, guys, when you're invited into rooms and people are putting you in these rooms and stages and they're nominating you for things. I think the one thing about me when I was an entrepreneur, I used to turn down things like that. And then I had to grow. I had to understand that time is important. And someone took the time out of their day to nominate me, to bring me into another stage, another room. And that's important. And sometimes I hear people complaining about the cost of the tickets and all this kind of stuff, not realizing that putting on these events are expensive. They're expensive. And just because someone nominated you doesn't mean that is supposed to be free. No. And to me, now with growth, I have learned that it's not just all about the nomination to me. It's about the time that it took, the time that it put in there. It's about the network now because they worked hard for that network, believe it or not, because I think Joanne can agree with me that building our network, it can be very hard. It takes time. So they have built their network and then they invited you in their platform with their network. Do you think that you think that should be free? You know,
That's so
in time, it should be appreciated. So pay the tickets. You know, I try not to accept no awards if I can't be there, right? Because I know how many thousands of dollars it took for them to create and put that whole event together. I try not to complain about ticket costs, guys, because if you're going to acknowledge me, if you're going to give me an award, if you're going to honor me, I want it to be nice. I don't want to be honored in a mess, right? So kind of think about all of those things when you're going through your business. Notice the work that you put in. Notice the overnights. I know when we first opened, I was up day and night 24/7. I had to learn how to grow from that, and I had to learn how to take time for that. But at the beginning, when we're building, we're spending a lot of time building. We're having to follow up. So when people are reaching out to us now, we done did our work. We got to hurry up and go follow up with people now and build a relationship with them. And sometimes building that relationship takes more than just one conversation. Sometimes I've had relationships that I built that I had talked to them for months before we made that great connection. So just have love and understanding that these people are doing the same exact thing that you're doing. They're building and they're taking time to acknowledge who you are and what you're doing and putting you on another platform, because just like Joanne is doing today, we're doing stuff together, and she wanted to introduce me to her platform that she's building, that she's taking the time out, that trust her, right? And she's bringing you there. So I just appreciate just that. In 2025, my theme this year is I'm going to invest time in those that invest time with me. I appreciate the time because you don't get time back. Time is worth more than money.
Exactly, and time is such an endless aspect in life. And when we speak about, as Dr. Iris was speaking about the connections and coming together and building the links, I have many events going on over in 2025, and every person that is working under me, that's literally believing in my purpose, my dreams. That's where I'm going to take them, as long as they're willing, to the next level and introduce them to, let's say, Dr. Iris and anyone else that I'm collaborating with, because that's what this is about. We're not going to grow by ourselves. This is not a meeting. This is a weeding and doing this together. So as Dr. Iris mentioned, as I've mentioned, this is really about collaborations and connections. And it's about visibility. The only way you're really going to expand and grow and have success is coming out of your shadows, not being afraid to be seen, because visibility is the key. You have to be ready. You have to be ready to want to shine your light, share your message, and connect with other people. And that's what 2025 and going forward is all about. So Dr. Iris, if you can share one line or two of, let's say, your final message for our audience who are watching today and will be watching later, what would that message be for them?
Guys, this year, love hard, build great connections, learn how to collaborate if you do not know, because I think some of us mess up good collaborations because we don't know how to collaborate. So get in those rooms and learn from people that are doing excellence in collaborations as well. Build your network, build your visibility, but also don't forget to acknowledge and just be good to people. Use integrity and morals in everything that you do. Don't forget to just appreciate those that are trying to help benefit you. Sometimes we lose track when someone is good to us. We're trying to get at these other folks and these other people, and they're not giving you that time and energy that you need, that you're giving them. And you have everything you need right in front of you. So if you're acting and moving in survival mode, get out of there. Get out of there in 2025. Get your head straight. Strategically plan and build your business, and who you build with is very, very important, because your network is really it. Your network should be part of your net worth, right? So in this time, in this season, that's what my thing is: collaboration, building, and definitely investing my time in people that are invested in me.
Love that. Love that. And again, when we speak on visibility, let's remind ourselves that as entrepreneurs, if you are that person getting ready to get on the virtual stage or get into a book or a magazine, whatever have you, it really is about the consistency. This whatever it is you're doing, it's not a one and done. If you're getting onto a summit or into a magazine or getting into a book and you're thinking that that's all you have to do and everything's just going to grow from there because you're expecting all the other people to help you grow, but you're not doing your end, it's not a one and done. This is an ongoing process. This is an ongoing thing that when you get your promo graphics, share them out. You get your book, share it out. It's a continuous thing, and that's how it's going to grow. And then also make connections. If you're working in a collaborating book, go into the book, see who those other people are that you're connecting, that you're in the same book with, and reach out to them because they are going to help you grow as well. Say to Dr. Iris, hey, take a look at her platform and see all the people she's connecting with and see if you can connect with them as well. My thing for 2025 is every person that I collaborate with, I'm going to reach out, ask them to refer me to 3 of their new people. So I'm going to get onto their platform, and I'm going to get onto their platform. And before you know it, you're going to be definitely visible, growing, expanding, and that's what 2025 is all about.
We had a team meeting yesterday and a challenge. And one thing at our team meeting was, can we take and reach out to 50 people a day?
Did you just say 50 people?
50 people a day.
My 3 a day is too low, huh?
50 people a day. And the reason that Coach had said, and I'm going to tell you something. I used to say, hey, I don't need no coach, right? And I'm going to tell you, when you're building and you find someone that has that experience, that has the tools and things that you need, that you can always, you should be learning something every single day. You don't know everything. So in this season, I have a couple coaches that I work alongside to and do things together, and that's helped building me. You know, we building with each other. So guys, don't be afraid to get a coach. But she has said 50 people a day, because out of those 50 people, you might get 15 of them that you will establish connections with, right? And then you might end up getting 5 from that 15 that's going to jump on the wagon and say, hey, we're going to go ahead and join and get your service or products, right? It's an ongoing thing. But if we're reaching out to 50 people a day, we're going to be growing. We're going to be establishing those connections, because those 5 people that purchase, if you nurture those, they're going to send 5 more people your way, right? And you're going to have to nurture those. Nurturing them, that's an important part of the whole process of when you're doing and you're going into your business. So guys, and always follow up. I think one of the worst things that I have discovered in this season was following up. You know, and that's what people love about me, is because I'm always following up and saying, hey, I'm trying to respond and all that kind of good stuff. And it's going to get to a point where it's overwhelming and you can't respond. Learn how to build your winning team so someone can respond, right? I have gotten customers and clients because they had went somewhere else and the person has not responded. I mean, I got a $20,000 a month client because another agency didn't respond or didn't follow up. So just kind of think about that. 20 grand a month because you couldn't take 5 minutes, a few minutes to contact someone back. So you're losing money just by not following up. And then when someone comes to a person like me that's following up and doing our due diligence, you're going to be losing. So in that season, just think about all of that, all of those great things, that you can do and where you can go and accomplish, and make that list to where, hey, this is what I want to accomplish this year. Check them off. That always works. Check that list off.
There you go. I love that. And it's so true, because if you are not following up, if you're delaying, slowing it down, somebody's reaching out, they will go and find somebody else. They might have been attracted to you in the initiative, but if you're not doing your part to make that stay connected, they will very well go someplace else, and they may not get the service they're looking for, or in this particular case with Dr. Iris, they definitely got the service they were looking for plus some. So Dr. Iris, we're at our end point here. If you can share, and I know that is showing across the screen, if you can share your email, so for those who wish to reach out to you, please do that, and then share your website for those who want to go and check out the services that you do offer.
Yep. Guys, it was nice talking to you today. We do have our website. If you want to go and learn some more about me, if you want to join me in a collaboration, if you want media articles, I do write for 32 publication companies. Iris-Wright.com. You can go on there. We are calling for authors as well for our Black Diamond Chronicles Volume 2. So guys, I think I need like 9 or 10 more spots for that. But join us in a collaboration if you've never done one before. But you can reach out to me again on iris-wright.com. You can find me as Dr. Iris Wright on social media, or Author Iris Wright on social media platforms. But I'm excited to be able to meet you, introduce you, connect you, and to work with you.
Yes. And I am super excited to do all that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send Dr. Iris backstage just so I can close out today's conversation. And I'm going to do just that right now. So there you have it. I'm really excited for today, and I'm hoping that you are too. For any of you out there who are watching, whether you're watching with us right now live or you're watching on the replay, if you are looking to become more visible, if you have content that you're looking to share, if you are looking to get into a magazine, if you want to be part of a collaboration book, please, please, please go ahead and reach out to Dr. Iris for all that information. If there's anything that I can help you with as well to serve and support you as we move into 2025, this is the time to do it. This is your time to be seen, be heard, grow, transform, and live in success. Until I come back with our next connection and collaboration, I will see you on the other side. Have an amazing Sunday and enjoy the holiday season. Bye-bye for now.